guys, I hope you're all well. Today I'll be showing you how to insert a gathered and set-in sleeve. We will start off with inserting the gathered sleeve. As you can see, the pattern has been slashed to allow for gathers at the sleeve crown and wrist. I'll just give the fabric a quick iron. A French seam is best to use on a soft see-through fabric such as chiffon. Place the seam with the wrong sides facing and sew 5 millimeters. Once the 5 millimeter seam has been sewn, fold the seam with the fabric facing right sides and sew 1 centimeter. The 5 millimeter seam will be hidden in the 1 centimeter seam. Here you can see the 5 millimeter seam is hiding the raw edges. Now we can form the gathers on the crown of the sleeve by setting the machine to the largest stitch length and by sewing about 5 millimeters from the edge. We can do the same for the bottom of the sleeve, but first we need to find the center of the back sleeve and make a slit for the opening. This slit will be binded. Gather from one end of the slit to the other end of the slit and 5 millimeters from the end of the sleeve. Before proceeding further, we can iron the seams. From the center of the back sleeve, cut the slit about 10 centimeters to 13 centimeters for the cuff opening. This area will be binded. Gather the bottom of the sleeve before inserting the cuff. Secure the one side of the thread and gather the sleeve crown as well. The sleeve can be attached to the bodice now. Position the sleeve by joining the sleeve seam to the bodice seam and the center of the sleeve crown to the shoulder seam. Once everything is in place, even out the gathers and pin the rest of the sleeve. Maintain the gathers by sewing 1 centimeter over it. We are ready to insert the set-in sleeve. My sleeve has been adjusted to fit the bodice. The sleeve is slightly bigger than the armhole to allow ease while attaching the sleeve to the armhole or side. Pin the sleeve seam and sew 1 centimeter. The sleeve seam can either be overlocked or we can apply the French seam. Fold the sleeve in half and nip the center of the sleeve crown. Gather the sleeve slightly to create some ease. The gathers create a lovely form along the sleeve crown. This creates a lovely form along the sleeve. Always iron your seams before attaching it to the bodice. Pin the underarm seam. We can find the center of the sleeve crown and attach that to the shoulder seam. Even out the gathers and pin right around. Remember, for a satin sleeve, there are no gathers. The tiny gathers that we created was to create a lovely form. Sew 1 centimeter along the armhole. Avoid sewing over the gathers and creating pleats and further gathers. If you see that you are about to create a pleat, even the gather stitch first and then continue to sew. The easing stitch or gathers creates a lovely form. And that's a wrap. I hope this video was informative and will take you a step further to becoming an amazing fashion designer. Have a fabulous week further and see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos.